In Nha Trang is overwhelmed by too many restaurants and dishes, tourists often get ripped off. Service is poor and food quality not great. But today, I'll show you the best local spots only insiders know. Nha Trang is my mother's hometown, and I love it almost as much as Ho Chi Minh City. This year alone, I've been back 3 times, and every time I return to the same places. These dishes never disappoint. If you're heading to Nha Trang for some travel and adventure, you are in the right spot. I'm starting a whole series on about Nha Trang, where I'll take you to the food places locals actually eat at, fun spots to grab souvenirs, cool cafés like the famous Trend Cafe, and of course, I'll give you my honest take on the big attractions. And in this video, I'll show you 5 hidden food spots that locals love, but nobody really talks about. My name is Grace, your Vietnamese friend. If you could only eat one dish in Nha Trang and you wanted to capture the city's flavor perfectly, I hope you would try Bánh Căn at Cô Thủy store. I've been eating Bánh Căn for almost 20 years and this is the best I have ever had. I'm not exaggerating. Cô Thủy dish is fantastic for few reasons. First, the seafood is incredibly fresh. She keeps it carefully stored in small containers in a cooler and only takes out what she needs just before preparing your order. This is important because many other places leave a big bucket of seafood under the sun and exposed to the air. That seafood loses its freshness quickly. I tried 4 different kinds of bánh căn: shrimp, soft-boiled quail egg, squid, and beef. The squid bánh căn came with a piece of squid that was super fresh, juicy, and surprisingly big. But the one that impressed me the most was the shrimp bánh căn. The price ranges from 29 to 34 Vietnam dong per pair, depending on whether you add chicken egg and quail egg.
Cô làm hay ghê, cái bánh thì nó giòn mà cái nhân thì nó ẩm.
Mình phải chịu khó chút, mất thời gian lắm rồi. Nhưng mà sẽ chờ lâu ấy bạn.
Dạ. Dạ con mê bánh căn lắm á, con đi đâu Đà Lạt hay đi đâu cũng ăn bánh căn hết á, mà không Đà Lạt, Sài Gòn gì ăn rất là nhiều mà chưa bao giờ ăn được chỗ nào ngon như vậy.
Vậy luôn hả? Cảm ơn nhiều.
Dạ, giờ là phải làm mấy cái tweet gì.
Cảm ơn nhiều nha.
Dạ.
Đó, nhờ khách thương thì thôi thì bán vào khách quen là chính. Nên khách thương và khách quay lại.
I ordered the shrimp bánh căn with both chicken egg and quail egg, and it turned out to be really filling, high quality, and absolutely delicious. Cô Thủy special technique for making bánh căn is also key. She coats the pan with a thin layer of butter first to create a crispy bottom crust. She adds a bit more butter. If you don't use this 2-step process and pour all the butter in at once, the bánh căn can become hard if it cooks for too long. This technique also prevents the bánh căn from sticking to the mold and helps it expand evenly, resulting in a light, spongy texture rather than a dense or heavy one. She used an extra hot mold to cover the bánh căn. This is a brilliant trick because it applies heat from both the top and bottom, helping the bánh căn cook much faster. Ensures the cake, even with a large piece of squid, cooks through quickly without becoming dry. The result is a light, fluffy bánh căn that still holds all the juicy moisture of the seafood inside. This is significantly different from other places in the market that simply use a regular lid, which causes the bánh căn to cook more slowly and often results in them coming out drier. When you compare her technique to others in the market, you can see how meticulous and unique her process is. The result is a truly exceptional dish. I am very picky about bánh căn. Why? Because for me, it's a point of pride. It's a dish that embodies so much fresh seafood, the passion of the cook, the passion of the customer, and a mix of two kinds of fish sauce, mắm nêm and nước mắm, scallion oil, green mango, and the aroma of the rice flour. Many elements must be perfect to create an ideal bánh căn. The other reason is more personal. Bánh căn is tied to my childhood. When I spent my summer vacations with my grandparents, my grandpa would always take me to bánh căn store. And back in Ho Chi Minh City, my mom would take me to get bánh căn every afternoon after school. That's why bánh căn is my all-time favorite dish. I learned from another bánh căn store owner that you can mix a little bit of mắm nêm into regular nước mắm to enhance its flavor when eating bánh căn. Nước mắm is lighter, clear, salty fish sauce. The international one many people know. Mắm nêm is fermented anchovy sauce. It's thicker, stronger, only in Vietnam. Then add scallion oil and green mango to your bowl of nước mắm.
And then you take a little bit nước mắm. Put here, and you, this is the different type of nước mắm. The regular mắm, and this is mắm nêm. So we mix it just a little bit, just this much, into our bowl.
Finally, dip the bánh căn into your sauce bowl and enjoy. Here is the price listed per pair of bánh căn. You can also practice ordering in Vietnamese. So you just point at whatever you want and say, give me this one. Cho tôi cái này. 1 is number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is the number. So you can say, cho tôi 1 cái này. Or cho tôi 2 cái này. Or cho tôi 3 cái này. It's easy, right? I am at chợ Đầm. Here is the place that sells chicken rice and duck rice. This is the best chicken rice.
Quay phim nha cô.
Quay rồi xong giới thiệu bạn bè rồi đó, ai cũng ủng hộ cho cô quay.
Dạ.
My experience with the food, along with the owner's care, was perfect and absolutely amazing.
Cô quay đang luộc vịt.
Dạ.
Bán đâu nấu đã ngon.
Bán đâu nấu tới đó hả cô?
This chicken rice is a specialty of Nha Trang. You heard me right. Besides seafood dishes like bánh canh, and fresh seafood, the chicken rice in Nha Trang is delicious. My grandpa often buys chickens to send to our family in Ho Chi Minh City. So this place sells chicken. I don't know why, but chicken in Nha Trang is better.
Cái này là muối đã gọ rồi. Đó, cho nên không có thấy mặn mà ngon.
Muối đã gì cô?
Muối đã gọ chín rồi. Muối á mình gọ giống như mấy bà đĩa ăn á. Bả trong cái nồi đất á, xong cái mình bả lên lửa.
Dạ.
Rồi xong rồi cũng như là mình rang á, mà cái này mình đậy nắp lại mình gọ cho nó chín cái muối.
Dạ, là nó
ăn không thấy mặn là ngon.
Dạ.
Đây mắm gừng. Đó, chỉ trộn đơn giản vậy thôi.
Dạ.
Nhưng mà ăn ngon.
Ủa là trong nồi này là cô luộc gà luôn á hả?
If you have tried chicken rice before and thought it was just okay, then you have to give this place a try. Even though it's just a small store in the market, less than 16 square meters, this place will definitely make you want to come back again and again. That day, I wasn't even looking for Nha Trang chicken rice. I've never been a huge fan of chicken rice. To me, it's always been just average, not particularly delicious. But now, Cô Hoa's chicken rice store at Đầm Market, chợ Đầm, can become a much visit spot for me every time I come to Nha Trang. I had just arrived at Đầm Market at 10 a.m. to make a video called Ultimate Nha Trang Souvenir Guide. You can see that video here. But before going inside, I wanted to explore the food. At first, beforehand store didn't grab my attention either. I saw a few pieces of meat in the display case that looked quite unappetizing, and I had no intention of eating there. But she was so enthusiastic and invited me in to eat, explaining that nothing is pre-made. She only prepares everything when a customer orders, and it was the pot of boiled meat and the hot piece of meat cut right after the customer order that completely won me over.
Chừng nào có khách ăn mới rớt lên, nó mới nóng đồ.
Dạ.
Còn cái này là hành mốt thôi.
Trời ơi, con rất thích hành, cho con nhiều hành.
Rồi muốn ăn thêm nhiêu tự bả. Còn cái này con không biết, đó là cô que bả lên đây nè.
Wow.
Đó, con chè ra trên cơm á, rồi con chan con ăn.
Là trong cái này có cái gì vậy cô? Trong cái sốt này nè.
Chỉ có trứng với lại dầu ăn thôi.
Trứng với dầu ăn mà mình bỏ lên cơm như vậy. Xong rồi nay vô được cái quầy nhìn hấp dẫn. Hạnh phúc quá.
And this is the chicken broth. I really like fried salad. She gave me a lot of fried shallots as I wish.
Vậy rồi, cảm ơn cô.
Chicken salad, rice, broth, special ginger fish sauce, unlimited fried salad, and unlimited sauce. This sauce is like mayonnaise.
Even I haven't eaten yet, but
Look at this steaming bowl of broth. The chicken salad is still warm, and so is the rice.
Okay, let's eat.
She wants to serve her customers hot and fresh food. That's why she waits until a customer arrives before taking the chicken thigh and wing from the pot to chop the meat and slice the scallions for the broth.
Đây, khách ăn tới đâu chớp bé tới đó, cho nên thịt nó nóng rất là ngon.
Dạ.
Bỏ chớp ra luôn.
She doesn't prepare anything beforehand.
She just took a chicken inside that, okay, that whatever, and then cut it to make sure everything is hot for the customer. The most important thing is the sauce. Okay, let's check it.
The most important thing is the fish sauce with ginger. No matter how good the rice or chicken is or how friendly the owner is, the most important thing is the sauce. This ginger fish sauce, which contains ginger, sugar, and fish sauce, is incredibly tasty. It's perfectly seasoned and has a wonderful thick consistency, not watery at all. I'm now spreading the egg sauce evenly over the rice. You can pour the sauce over your rice or dip the chicken in it. It's your choice. Okay, so 1 spoonful contains all of it.
Onion, cucumber, and the carrot.
The dish turned out very
top of
well.
it.
She makes it fresh
Okay,
to
so
order.
basically 1 spoon has all of this.
Cô, ở đây có bán bánh nặng. Bánh nặng chiều một củ nha con. Đây. Đây.
You know what?
Để chắc em ăn.
The best thing is she gave me so much hành phi. She gave me so much this one, and it's crispy. This also have the rich flavor.
Cái này cô mới đánh vừa.
Wow. Wow.
Cơm gà xí.
Hộp cơm gà xí hả?
Chị ăn canh có bán hành không chị?
That sauce is made
Chị
from
đây. Em có câu chuyện này.
egg
Đây rồi nè nha.
and oil.
Một hộp.
This place really make
Xí với lại là.
my day.
Gà xí vậy là. Em thích ăn rồi thích cầm này chị quay chặt ra.
She took a chicken and asked if the customer wanted to take which part.
Nếu 2 giờ xếp trứng dưới xin thêm một con nha.
She very nice. She took a chicken And then she asked the customer can it order this or not, and if not, she will give the customer to decide which part the customer will take. Like she's very very nice.
Rồi chơi gì quen. Ba các bạn mình đâu chưa làm. Ăn giùm chị đi Yên.
I'm glad that my makeup is still on my face because this side we have a steam sauna. This side we have a dry sauna, but it's really hot here. So even though the dish very well, I can't complain. But yeah, make sure to bring your fan here. It's just too hot.
In Ho Chi Minh City, people usually drink just pennyworth, choose pennyworth with mung bean or only soy milk. I had never heard of pennyworth with soy milk before.
Có món rau má đậu nành. Lần đầu tiên nghe luôn ý.
Nói nè.
Ngon thiệt đó cô.
The chicken rice shop owner, Ko Hoa, is so kind. The young lady who sells the pennyworth soy milk also has her own broken rice shop. Normally they would be direct competitors, but Ko Hoa told the girl to ask me if I wanted a drink so that she could make a sale too. The customers come to eat at her chicken rice shop. She often recommends the other girl's broken rice stall as well. Ko Hoa is genuinely a very lovable person.
Dạ phần của con là 50. Hỏi thối à?
À, của con là 50.
50, dạ. Cảm ơn cô. Cửa bí quá chị.
And it wasn't just her, the customers were friendly too. When I asked which store I should try next, a customer showed me a bunch of places.
Món rong dẻ bánh canh đồ á. Nói chung là đứa đó nấu ăn ngon.
I always carry a notebook and a pen to write down every recommendation from locals. So, if you watch my videos, you won't just get my biased travel experience. You will get tried and tested recommendations from locals.
Tuyệt vời.
After I have confirmed that a place is truly worth it, I will make a video for you to see for yourself.
Tự nhiên sáng em lại vô được ăn cái này nó ngon ghê.
Em ăn đúng chỗ luôn, em sớm ăn đúng chỗ luôn. Cô này bán mấy năm rồi đó. Bán từ còn mà chị tóc ta tới giờ. Thời gian từ hồi tóc ta tới giờ luôn á. Cô bán mấy năm rồi.
Wow. Thiệt á, lúc đầu em nhìn cái này em thấy lưa thưa có mấy miếng này em không có tính vô. Mà sao mà em cũng phải đứng lại.
Là em có duyên đó, em có duyên với cô à.
Dạ.
Đúng quán luôn á.
Ôi gì?
Cô Hoa. Em lên em search cơm chè cô Hoa, nó hiện ra là bạn cũng nổi tiếng lắm á.
Ủa vậy á hả?
Nha Trang people are truly hospitable. She even offered to drive me to a bánh căn store near there. And I was, what about your son? She replied, no worries, I'll drive both of you. Of course, I denied. I don't want to bother her. Native Nha Trang locals are very honest, genuine, and enthusiastic. But as tourists developed, everything changed. That's why I always want to find a place that can bring back the local experience. I miss the feeling I had here 15 years ago.
Từ 7 giờ cho tới 1 giờ kiếm 15 là cô nghỉ.
Dạ, 7 giờ tới 1 giờ kiếm 15. Chào cô.
Chào cô, đã em ở bên đó.
Dạ. So the place to bring is right here. Im ơi, chị muốn mua thêm ly này nữa. Thêm một ly nữa hả? Okay, so I'm here for another cup of rau má and đậu xanh. So the place is big.
Next, bún riêu.
Rồi, ở đây không mày?
Ở đây.
Yay!
Ở đó nó ngồi đó.
Everyone has tried bún riêu, but you have probably never seen a place with a huge riêu like this. It's incredibly high quality but cheap.
Cái này là riêu. Nè.
Chú nè, hai tô rêu chả, tô rêu không mà của chú là con biết là.
Dạ, con biết.
Chú ơi, ngồi đây xong
bắt đầu chú ngồi đây.
Đúng rồi cô hay là bình thường hay là nhiều cái ít này. thường ha.
Dạ, bún bình thường. Quan trọng là nhiều riêu thôi ạ.
The broth is light and perfectly balanced. That is why I have had breakfast here so many times. Every time I come to Nha Trang, I have to eat here at least twice. I was only in Nha Trang for 4 days. I only had 4 chances to experience 4 breakfast dishes, but I had this bún riêu for breakfast here for 2 days. I think by saying that you understand how much I like this crab bowl. A bowl is only 30,000 Vietnam dong. And if you ask for just the riêu, it's also 30,000 Vietnam dong. But when you call with extra riêu on the side, it's 40,000 Vietnam dong for total. So the riêu on the side is 10,000 Vietnam dong. These are my bowl that cost 40,000 dong.
Ôi, nhiều giống ngoại, con ăn thêm riêu rồi đó.
Nghe thêm riêu rồi hả?
Dạ, con ăn, con có roti là thêm riêu hết rồi đó.
Không ăn. Không, ông ngoại ăn ít lắm.
Đã quay được cả đông ngoại. Trang đồ qua cho.
This place is super close to the city center, but only locals eat here. I have eaten here at least 6 times in 2025 and have never seen a single foreigner. I really love the bún riêu here. Make sure to ask for extra riêu and no blood curd if you don't want it. I usually say, cô ơi, cho con một tô bún riêu, thêm riêu, không huyết. Try one more time. Cô ơi, cho con một tô bún riêu, thêm riêu, không huyết. Or yes, maybe you just replay this audio to that lady and she will understand.
Quay, nhìn ngon quá.
Đấy là quay chị vớt riêu á hả?
Dạ. Cái là nhìn cục,
không biết say xưa.
nhìn cục riêu to như cái mặt vậy.
This place is called Harbour Seafood. Hải sản bến cảng.
Mình đi ăn hải sản thôi. Đi không ngoại? Đây là ông ngoại.
You will get a lot of recommendations for seafood restaurants here. I want to make a quick note about that. Seafood in Nha Trang differs from the seafood you will find in Ho Chi Minh City. In Ho Chi Minh City, we frequently use a variety of spices and seasonings to enhance the taste of our dishes. But here in Nha Trang, restaurants tend to keep the seasoning minimal to highlight the true flavor of the fresh, just caught seafood.
Tính ra là hình như là mới từ dưới biển lên luôn á hả?
What I love about this Harbour Seafood restaurant is the outdoor space. It's really cool and the great views are perfect for enjoying the breeze and chatting with family and friends. The seafood is incredibly fresh and the way they cook the meals really highlight the flavor of the seafood. The seasoning is just right. I especially love the grilled oysters and Babylon snails in creamy cheese sauce. The cheese sauce is delicious. It's thick, rich, and full of cheese. A lot of places I've been to make the cheese sauce too watery by mixing it with too much egg and milk. So I really like how they do it here, but it's still a little bit light for me. This place specializes in shrimp, so they name it Tom Tom Tom. It means shrimp, shrimp, shrimp. A ton of Koreans come here to eat, and they give the food really high ratings. The best, most popular and signature dish is the butter garlic shrimp. I've eaten this dish 3 times, and the first time I was shocked by how much it suited my taste. I know food is very subjective, but let me break down why it's so delicious for me. The bread. It's crispy on the outside and dense on the inside. It's crucial that the bread is dense and served hot and crunchy. If it's not, feel free to ask the staff to heat it up again. The butter garlic sauce is rich and incredibly fragrant. With garlic, it's perfectly thick and seasoned just right. A wonderful blend of sweet and savory. I could honestly just eat the bread with the sauce alone. I'm obsessed with the sauce. On 3 times I've eaten here, the shrimp has been super fresh. The fried seafood crumble is incredibly crispy and tastes amazing when dipped in the accompanying sauce. It's a perfect match with soda. The restaurant is spacious and airy, with air conditioning and enthusiastic staff. I don't know if things will change in the future, but in 2024 and 2025, I visited the restaurant 3 times, and the current manager was very kind, gentle, could communicate well in English, and had a lot of experience in restaurant management. Nha Trang locals are no strangers to this beloved street food store, Khô Bò and Tàu Hũ, Hưng Thịnh. The owners have been serving the famous dry beef salad and tofu ice since 1991. That's a whopping 34 years. It's a true generational favorite, loved by parents and now their children. Hưng Thịnh now has 3 locations in total. 2 on Hàng Thuyên Street, and the newest one on Nguyễn Khanh Street, near Copmark Supermarket. The new locals at 43 Nguyễn Khanh, Phước Hải is open from 2 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. Their khô bò, which is dry beef salad, is incredibly fragrant and has a rich, savory, sweet flavor that is addictive. For an extra kick, add a drizzle of the homemade chili sauce. That is the flavor explosion. And this tofu ice is a perfect way to balance out the spicy, sour, and strong flavors of the dry beef salad, which is khô bò in Vietnamese.
Nè ăn cái này với cái này nó cuốn nha. Ngon nha. Ngon béo không? Dạ.
The tofu ice here is completely different from the ginger, sweet, hot tofu I usually eat in Ho Chi Minh City. In Nha Trang, we eat the tofu with a sweet and creamy coconut milk. The light, natural flavor of the tofu combined with the rich, sweet coconut milk and shaved ice creates a surprisingly satisfying experience. This video is called 5 Hidden Nha Trang Street Food Stores Only Locals Know. But to be honest, the shrimp place Tom 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 is actually more popular with tourists than locals. Still, I've eaten there many times, and their garlic butter shrimp is seriously delicious. The reviews are also great, so I still wanted to share them with you, even if they don't fully fit the Only Locals Eat theme. In the description, you will find the Google Maps links for all the spots I mentioned. I've also organized them by time of day, so it's easier for you to plan where to eat. It's been a whole year since my last upload, but this time I'm really coming back seriously, with videos that give you more perspectives from local Vietnamese people. Hopefully, this will help you get to know my country better and enjoy a more authentic travel experience. By the way, I also teach Vietnamese to foreigners. If you would like to learn how to order food, ask for directions, or feel more like a local when you travel here, you can check out my teaching profile on Preply platform in the description. Nobody's ever finished my long videos before. So if you made it this far, thank you. You seriously make my day. I'm your Vietnamese friend. Bye.